Diddy Kong's Quest, yay! Hello, ladies and gents. I'm Mystery, and I don't have a camera again for this. I didn't feel like setting it up, but we're doing some Donkey Kong. There's all this stuff down here. Why does that say Sad Hag? Sad Hag. What? Hold on. How do you access that? How do you select it? Oh, okay. But what would Sad Hag be? That's weird. Sorry, I was curious. Oh, there's a cough. Sorry about that. I don't need to know how to rewind. I already know how to rewind. Why are you telling me this? What is going on? Why is it? That's dumb. Ignore that. We're just gonna play. And I'm gonna play normal instead of doing... That wasn't normal. How is that normal? How do you consider that Why do you... I am playing on a very itty-bitty controller. Because my Switch controllers are slowly dying. Switch has been nothing but one problem after another. The Switch 1 should have never came out. I don't think. I think they should have waited until they had more technology for the Switch 2. And basically, Switch 2 should have been the Switch 1. Just from what I've been dealing with, there's a warp barrel up here. No, it's back a little, whatever. Anyways, like it wasn't, the Switch isn't efficient. It's good, it's fun, but it breaks easily. Everything breaks easily on it. My one controller is missing or not missing, but the R button works half the time. I have to cough again, I don't know why. Sorry about that. The R button doesn't work half the time. My regular controller has down stick drift. The Switch itself, the right port doesn't work correctly, and now I can't charge anything on it. And then I forget what's wrong with the other controller, button sticks or something like that. There's just, I have so many issues. And this is my second Switch. The other one bricked. My first one just bricked, just shut off, would not turn back on, would not do anything, no signs of life. So I probably won't be getting a Switch 2. I missed. Got it. Main brace. Mayhem. Come over here to grab the bonus. I just have to climb, right? Yes. Climb. Yay! Hooray! I really do want to play one of the new Donkey Kong games. That, if you didn't see, if you're new to the channel, don't care, whatever. I did do a video on the demo for Donkey Kong Returns, and it was a lot of fun. I liked it. I would definitely play through it. And I've heard a lot of good things about Tropical Freeze, so I'd play that too. I'd try that too. But I don't remember what's on what, and if Switch is always going to be a problem. I don't know. Like, I like Nintendo games. They're fun, especially these old ones. That's why I still play them. But if I'm going to be getting cheap toothbrush plastic game systems, I'm gonna have an issue, you know? It's just not gonna work out. It's spent how much money for it, and then it breaks so easily. That's not quality. It's the light bulb. All over again. If you don't know, here's a little nerdy science fact from the past. That light bulbs were originally, when light bulbs were originally invented, they lasted a long time. Basically, longer than the user in most cases. And light bulb developers, like producers, were going out of business because you only needed to buy one set of light bulbs for your house for a lifetime, and they had nothing else to do. So they started inventing light bulbs that didn't last an entire lifetime. They forcibly made light bulbs basically break after so many years. And so many people, I am not accepting that. So many people have followed in suit since then. The light bulb originated to fuck you over and make things not last. Like you hear the jokes about it. Like one that comes to mind is Bo from The Ranch talking about microwaves, how they can make them to last 30 years, but they don't. It's actually so true. Like they can make these things to last. They literally can for a bunch of things. For some things, there's some things that are just gonna go. But computer thing, one of the biggest issues for me with computers is they don't need to make the things break after a while, because I mean technology is constantly evolving. I swear you could buy the newest, you could pre-order the newest RAM, pre-order the newest this or that or whatever, and by the time you get it, 2 new ones have come out. It's just, that's how fast technology is evolving. So like having technology die within lifespan, I get it. Average user isn't going to be using the highest quality stuff, but they're also not going to be using the newest quality stuff. So why make it break? Why not make it last so that when they do buy it, they like your stuff, and then maybe they do want to upgrade because they want to be able to use higher end gaming or higher end this or higher end that. It just, there's a lot of questions there. A lot of interesting shit to think about. And go to Joe Swanson on Family Guy singing about what does the government have. How they had sonar and or GPS and internet and VR and AI years and years before the public got it, before the public even knew about it. So like with what we have right now, with all the AI, like the AI coming out, people freaking out about the AI, people not liking it, people loving it, this and that. What's next? What do they already have? What's the next thing? It's not so much as a conspiracy thing to think about, like, you know, oh, what does the government have? What are they doing next? But just a fascinating thing in the same sense, like, what is next? If you ever watched the show Limitless, based on the movie, he ends up working for a company. I can't remember what the company is called, but that's what their job is to invent next gen technology. Try and think of the threats of the future. What could be a weapon? Like their entire job is to use their imagination and come up with the scariest or most revolutionary things, or try to. Like they have like a gecko suit for being able to try and climb on walls. They're a prototype, but they have like they didn't call it a jetpack. it was like a aerodynamic booster or something like that. It was meant to make you run faster, which, like, in theory is cool, but the way that they had it set up, it definitely wouldn't work, because it was like basically just a jet booster on your back. It was just like 2 thrusters on the back that would give you a little bit more air momentum to push you forward for running, but that still doesn't help move your legs faster. Your legs can only move so fast, especially when it comes to friction. I'm taking so much damage and getting beat up. These poor monkeys. I'm just telling random anecdotes and stories and shit like that. Not even, this game has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Well, it had very little. My ADHD just went on a tangent. It's cool. It's fine. You guys don't mind. It's not like anybody's watching this. And if you are, it's probably very late night and just listening to the rambling. You're like, okay, that's cool. Glad that he has opinions. I do. I got opinions. They're not concrete. They're not stable, but they're opinions. Did we get... I haven't even checked to make sure that we've, like, 100%ed each. We have. We've been 100%ing these stages, if you haven't noticed. That's been the thing. Let's do Swanky. Swanky Wanky. Swanky Swag. What is my name? Fuck. Swanky! What is the first enemy that you see in the game? It's the rat, ain't it? The furry rat. What is the name of this area? Kremlin? No, Gangplank Galleon. Pirate Buzzala. What button do you press to run? Is that the... I pressed left. It should be Y though, right? Yes, let's play on. What is the name of the first level in this place? I'm gonna have to see it. High Panic. What's the name of the enemy boss who has kidnapped Donkey Kong, Captain KK Rool? We have a winner! Woo! One more. In the first level of the game, how many windows? 4. I just remember that answer. I don't actually remember seeing windows or anything like that. I just always remember that answer for some reason. Main Brace Mayhem. I didn't read it. It's the second, the windy level. Main Brace Mayhem. The other things, I don't know what they are. That's correct. Next one. In the first level of the game, which of these is not a background? It's the gun, because he has the gun. Alright. That was a little foreshadowing as to what Captain K. Rool will be using against us. Wow. Whee! Isn't there something down here, though? Yeah. The warp barrel. We're not using any warp barrels. We're just going through. What was I ranting about? I know what I was ranting about, but like, what did I leave? Where did I leave off? I remember talking about the different shows. What was the last show? Was it Limitless? There was something right after Limitless that I was talking about. I swear something after Limitless, but I can't remember. The government, they're right, remember! The men in black, they were here! They won't let me remember, I was on to too much! Do I need that? I think that's... Is that the cannon? Is that the cannon? Ah! No! Go back. Damn it, I almost made it. Go. Damn it. And I'm like 99% sure you can make it. Okay, yeah, you can actually stay up there. Go up. It is just an extra life. It is not a cannon in any way, shape, or form. I did not need that. That was a waste of time. So is this, but it amuses me. Sorry. Not really. You're watching my videos. You should know by now. I have a random... He's gonna get amused by the tiniest stupid shit, okay? I can have the most beautiful game in the world and I get distracted by a little... Like, I can just see it now, a game so hyper-realistic that everything is interactable, everything looks so real. Everything is you can interact with literally anything, including those door stops that go when you hit them. And that would be what I would get stuck at. I wouldn't even make it out of the starting house. I would just be stuck right there behind the fucking door. That would be a 40-minute video right there for you guys. I'm sure you guys would enjoy it, right? Maybe. Give you guys ideas. Ew. Like, if a game like that existed, like, super hyper, especially, like, a VR game, oh, go outside, start cutting the grass with scissors. Like, I could do the stupidest shit in these videos. Out of just, like, the most realistic video, I'm gonna do the stupidest shit. I'm going back up here because I need up here, but I need little buddy. So I needed to get the barrel. Like, that's what I do with GTA. It's literally all... I can't even get it. That's lame. That's all I do with GTA is... I don't do any missions. I've done, what? 2 missions? 3 missions, maybe? Oh, hey. Get wet! But I've done... Yeah. I've done, like, 2 or 3 missions. Maybe an activity, like an actual activity. It's not just going in and shooting gangs out or, you know, raiding a stash house. But other than that, it's just me going around, either just fucking around with car mechanics or fucking around with NPCs. And that's what I love about those kind of games. I mean, these kind of games, you're very tight. You're very restricted with what you can do, and like you gotta be in the mood to want to play Donkey Kong. You gotta be in the mood to want to play Mega Man or Metroid or Final Fantasy or Call of Duty or Minecraft. Minecraft kind of is more open a little bit. But like, Alien Isolation, the game that mysteriously disappeared from my channel. You guys are wondering what happened to that? Maybe I'll say something. Maybe I'll put up a video as to what happened to that, because I do have a like 10-15 minute crash out video on that game. It's pretty noteworthy. It's deserving, okay? That game was a problem to me before I even played the game for the channel. I played it a while back and didn't play it again because I just didn't like the mechanics. But I really wanted to play a horror game, and I've seen how the alien works in videos and stuff like that. There we go. And just I wanted some scares on the channel again. I haven't done a good horror in a while. I had no intentions of beating it in any way, shape, or form. That's why I put it on hard mode. So that went well. This is why instead of doing Let's Plays, I should just do random ADHD rants with video games in the background. Especially these kind of games. Games that are so ingrained in my mental psyche that I can just autopilot through the game. I know where the stuff is. I know how to play it. It's pretty straightforward. You see, I'm taking damage and stuff like that because I'm not really paying attention. I'm just going through the game. I know where the stuff is. It's a relaxing play. I usually get to a certain point and then I stop playing at that certain point, because then that's when the game starts getting actually, in a sense, hard, and I'm just playing it for fun. Should just do video game / ADHD rants. Don't come any closer. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Do I need you? I don't think so. I am rewinding that. I thought he was gonna get me. No, it's just banana coins that I don't need. We're gonna do a little, I think it's in this stage. It might be in this stage. Oh, I forgot that we're supposed to be doing spider stuff. See, if I wasn't paying attention there, if I was just doing my random ranting, I would have died. I think this is the stage. If we don't grab that balloon. Oh wait, no. Sorry. I remember what it is. It does. I don't know if the balloon matters. But if we come over here, how do I switch? How do I switch? SL. Come on, switch. No. That's not what I meant. Come on. There we go. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have to be able to. I forget how this works. I know it's here though. There we go. Rewind. No. Oh well, whatever. I can't figure it out. I don't remember how to do it. I swear it had to do with the. Maybe there's something. Maybe it's a different stage. If you are very confused right now, I'm sorry. We'll figure it out later. Excuse me. You've joined us as the Kongs are oh, sorry. Welcome back. You've joined us as the Kong. Okay, I took too long. Whatever. You're a dick. You should be Dicky Dong. Instead of Swanky Kong, you were Dicky Dong. What is the name of the first lava level on this area of the island? Hothead Hops, right? Hothead Hop. Well done. What is the name of this area of the island? Crocodile Cauldron. Let's play on. How many times did you have to hit the bird for? Lucky lava. What colors were the crocodile heads? They were brown and green. What is an extra light balloon colored red worth? Just one. I just got that from you. Excluding the end of the area, how many levels you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? No, there's 5. I didn't mean to do that. Cheater. I was spamming, sorry. What was the other? Oh yeah, there's 2 deck levels and then 2 main race level, 2 climbing levels, and then you have the below water. It's about bananas. Okay, try this one. Where did the beetle first appear during the first area? The beetle? The bee? I guess. What is the name of Diddy's Trixie? Or is it Dixie or Trixie? This is where I always mix it. I think it's Dixie. It is Dixie Kong. Jeez. Yeah, it asked how many banana bunches are required to get an extra life. It's 10 banana bunches, because bananas are worth 10. Do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Damn it. There we go. Up. Up, up, up. There we go. Switch. Switch. And we're done. Whee! We got... I haven't been pointing out any of the warp barrels, but there's a warp barrel on every single stage at the beginning. This one is that bucket down there. If you just go down to the bucket. I haven't been pointing them out. I didn't really think about, damn it. Didn't really think about it. Didn't care to, but I randomly thought of that one. And technically from earlier with Ratley, but that one I was remembering on my own. So I thought there was something down there. Thank you. I love the music for this stage. How do I... There we go. We're just gonna... Not that loud, but it's loud enough. Nope, wrong button. I think we can have the music turn. I think we can keep the volume here. As long as I'm talking normal, we'll be good. Oh. Going over. And like, this music is, I think, for use at this point. I don't remember how it works, but I know people use Donkey Kong music in their videos and stuff like that all the time. Donkey Kong, Undertale, but that's because Toby is just amazing and wants people to have that kind of freedom. I still plan on doing Deltarune. That is on our docket. I only have access to Deltarune 1 and 2. And there are a total of 5 now. It's basically Undertale, just broken up. Well, the length of Undertale almost, maybe a little bit longer at this point, but it's broken up into like days, or I think it's days, and each day is a different chapter. It's been a very long journey for the Deltarune story, and I have no idea where it went. I don't know what it is right now. Mainly because I wanted to play it and experience it myself, but at this point, I think I should just watch, like, Jacksepticeye play through it. At this point, I mean, he's the one that got me into Undertale. I watched him play Undertale, I was like, oh my damn, this game is beautiful. So then I had to play through it for myself. And do the whole... I stopped at Sans originally just because I just mentally just couldn't. Like, not like that it was hard, just morally, mentally. Like, the game got to me. The game really got to me, spoke to me with the whole, like, genocide and pacifist and all that different stuff. It was a great game, great experience back then. And now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. And now, unfortunately, trying to do it for the channel, it did not hit the same chord. Even, like, trying to go back and, like, watch it and not watch my playthrough, but like watch Jacksepticeye's playthrough or playing it myself or anything like that. It doesn't ring the same bell that it did back then. Still a great game. And I do want to get through Deltarune. I probably will watch Deltarune first, because then I can get a feel of it, like what's going on, and be able to help explain things for my playthrough. Because, you know, I always explain things of the games that I am currently playing as I'm playing them. Again, barely talking about this game. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong, okay? You're just my feel-good game for right now. I just want to chill and have some fun on Donkey Kong, and chat and rant about stuff. No intent on beating the game, no intent on doing anything, just playing it. The fact that I'm going for 100% just kind of happened. I didn't feel like going through every single bonus barrel, which maybe I should have, because then I could get to later parts of the game. I'm pretty sure I've done DKC 2 on the channel already, at least the beginning parts. There's a fish that I didn't get. Was this it? I hope this is it. It isn't. Good. It's not good. We died. There we go. We just hold the button. There you go. You don't need to just hold it. Okay. Unless you're too high. Too high. What? Sorry. We can turn the music back down a little bit. That fanfare is a little loud for us. Alright. Beetle. Burning butt. Beetle, burning butt. Sounds like a witch's potion. Bounce. Oh, wait, isn't there something? No, it's not over here. Is it? Yes, it is. I was right. Whee! Hopefully that's everything. Yep, got everything. Alright. So far, so good. Like I said, I don't plan on being there. I don't even know how far we're gonna go. We should just start skipping stages. Oh wait, how many coins do we have? Maybe we could just start doing... Oh, I mean, we only can unlock one though, right? We have to go through and unlock each. Sorry, rambling to myself about the creme coins, the bonus stage coins, and how you use them to get to the bonus hard stages. You have to unlock each of them individually, so I think I have enough to unlock one for here. Who knows, maybe we'll make a return to this gameplay for... should take a week, if that, to beat. I have games lined up, like well, not lined up, but ideas of like what I want to play. I was gonna say about restrictions, because of my restrictions, I just couldn't think of the correct phrasing. Due to not having, you know, a full computer and being restricted to recording just console, I do have like a list of games that I have access to at the moment that I've written down at this point, so that I know. I might go back to finish Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is on there. Spider-Man's on there. Restarting Metroid Fusion's on there. I've had off and on considerations of Animal Crossing and Pokemon, but those both have a lot of grindy areas where it's gonna be weird commentary. Kind of like how I'm commentating this game. But I'd have to try and come up with stuff on the spot instead of, you know, just talking about it the entire time. And then occasionally... Damn it. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's... Get off of this. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, you can just jump into it. I didn't even need to fly. My bad. Didn't need to switch, but better to be safe than sorry, I guess. Go back, there you go. What do you think? More Donkey... Well, we'll see if Donkey Kong continues. But after Donkey Kong, more Kingdom Hearts. Or, start Spider-Man, or... Maybe... I don't know, I could start Deltarune. I could do the first Deltarune hunt, definitely. I don't know Deltarune 2 yet. Do I? I know a little bit. Because you get the one girl. The one girl joins you. What's her name? I don't remember what her name was. The reindeer girl. See, that could be something that we go down. It's definitely a mood. It's definitely a tone shift to like I don't know how well Undertale does now with like story wise and just comparing to like some of the other stuff that's been on my channel. It is a shift. Nah, is it though? It's kind of a shift back to, I mean, I did a lot of indie horror games. I wish I could go back to doing indie horror games. I don't know when the new Don't Be Afraid is coming out, and I am afraid I'm going to miss that. I really want to play that. I love the Don't Be Afraid games. They were gut-wrenching, I guess you could say. Like, they just the first one. The first one's the worst. Is the best worst. Like, just because you're playing as a kid the entire time, and then like just the way that the second one builds so well off of the first one, and it's just a psychological mess. That's the warp barrel. Whoops. It's okay. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Squawk! We can go back through it. How many do we have? Let's see if we can go do Clubber. We can. Bum, bum. Jungle Jinx. You guys want to just listen to all the sound effects of this stage? How do I... Wait, hold on. Because this stage is amusing. Where'd it go? Hello? You were supposed to come back. Where'd it go? It's just gone. Ow, damn it. Okay. We're okay. Oh, I got smashed. I was like, wait, how did I just die? It got mushed. They get mushed. They're still gonna be pretty loud against me, but whatever. You're about to get mushed again. Careful. This one's one that you kind of gotta focus. Don't want to goof like that. Oh, it keeps rolling. Why does it keep rolling? Can you use it to get over that beat? I feel like you can. There's a checkpoint. That was a quick checkpoint. What? Dixie, okay. Just cry in a pit. Maybe if you stood up, you wouldn't be crying anymore. You're the one that just sat down on a door. Hit it. You gotta put a little oomph in that jump there, Dixie, okay? Diddy can't do all the work here. There you go. It got him. It got him. It was just a, split second too late. That was almost like speedrun strats there, though. Like, damn. Oh, wait, I missed. Woo, look at that save. Yeah. I might actually be good at this. Don't jinx it. Where are we going? Oh. Ah! Hold on. Timesies. Try again. Damn it! I said, third time's a charm. Look, why make me go through the entire thing again? Instead of, I'm just gonna cut it out, like edit it out so that you guys don't have to see it anyway. So I'm just gonna rewind and save everybody the hassle. Damn it, why do I keep... Made it. There we go. I kept jumping. You're wrong. Okay, now I just don't jump at all. Wait! I wanted it. Why is it so, dope? Let's go fight the boss, area boss, and then we can call this as a video. Maybe we'll continue next tomorrow. We'll see. It's fun playing this again. I've been wanting to play Donkey Kong. It's been on my list to play it again, and I already played through 1 and 3, so I didn't beat 2 yet. Sigh. Yeah, I got to the 3rd area. Basically, this is what I did in every other rendition of my playthrough of this game. That counted. That counted. I don't know how, but it did. Yay. Whee! Yeah! Alright. That's gonna do it for today's episode. Tomorrow, we'll probably continue. Let's go ahead and set ourselves a... See... Do you see what I'm talking about? Look, that one's like right there. This one's actually kind of ahead somewhere, but we're gonna go over top of. We're gonna go over top of both of them actually, just so that I know for sure which one to load. We're going on to Quemque. Quemque. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I greatly do appreciate it. Until next time. Peace out, Girl Scouts.